Welcome to our Facebook live crafting session from Come Crafting with Jill and Jez. I'm Jill.
And I'm Jez.
And on the first Saturday of every month, we do a joint live crafting session over in our Facebook group, Come Crafting with Jill and Jez. If you'd like to watch along live next time, please come and join our group. There'll be a link below this video. I hope you enjoy watching.
Okay, so we're both using, coincidentally, we didn't plan it this way, but we're both using Happiness Abounds today, which is a gorgeous set. Really nice. I love these multi-font greetings, really nice. And these line drawings, which give you great scope for sort of watercolor colouring and colouring in. So yes, so we are making today, we're going to use some of the gorgeous DSP as well. The DSP is absolutely gorgeous. Love this sheet. In fact, when I went to use that, I realised I've used up quite a lot of that sheet already. And then I've just done some, I've used watercolour crayons on the cut out images. So that's what we're going to make, but we're going to make it in different colours today. We're going to change it up. We're going to use gorgeous grape. So Jez will be pleased.
I might be using purple as well.
Oh well, there we go. We planned it. We did plan to do the same. So my card blank measures, I think it's 14.5 by 10.5. So just short of a sheet of A4, and it's 21 along there, and I have scored at 10.5. I'm sure Jez will do hers in inches, so yeah, you can use her measurements. And then
I can't because my card's a different shape.
Oh right, okay. So this is the same sheet of paper, believe it or not. I haven't got very much of it left to show you, but it changes colour halfway through. So half the sheet is sort of pink and yellow, and then the other half is sort of purple and blue. So it's absolutely gorgeous. It's really lovely. I love all the colours. It's very unusual for me to love all the colours in a DSP pack, but I love all the colours in this. And so this is just cut down a ½ centimetre smaller than my card blank, and just goes on like that. So really pretty and really coordinates really well. I am loving it. And I've seen so many people use. I think this has been a really popular bundle. This lots of people using it. I've seen lots of samples. And it's nice to do thank yous, birthdays, anything really. So it's a nice versatile set. So I'm just doing that, and I'm doing this first just because I'm going to put it behind me. I've got some boxes that I put when I glue a card front, I put it under a heavy weight just to keep it really flat, because occasionally you might get a bit of bowing going on. So I just put it there while I do all the other bits. So what we're going to do is we're going to stamp the big flower, and we would have stamped the little flower, except I've done that one already because I didn't think you needed to watch me doing both. And then I'm going to do some of the leaves as well. So Memento. Now Memento is not the best ink to use when you're watercolouring, but I'm using the blender pens today, which are fine with it. But if you are actually going to watercolour, you probably need to use Stays On, but I'm not a fan of Stays On, to be honest. So I try not to use it. I can't bear the mess it makes when you're trying to clean it up. So that's the big flower. Stamps really nicely, just ink and line drawing. And then one of the groups of leaves, and one of the pair of leaves. So can I fit that on there? Yeah, just about. Save a bit of cardstock. There we go. And while I've got my black pad out, I am just going to, now this is cut from one of the dies that go with this set, Colour and Contour. They're called Scalloped Contours dies, and you get these layered dies, and I'm using the middle one from there, which I've already die cut. Put that back now. And
everybody's discussing the fact that they can see my carpet, Jill. They're being very
rude. We used to have that joke going on with my children when they lived at home. Oh, look, you've got a carpet under there.
I know, yeah. That's what used to be said to me as a child. I ain't changed, except it is tidy. Shelves tidy behind me. Tidy.
I'm using the Happy Birthday from the Pansy Petals set, just to put it, but my other one was a bank card, but I'm going to make this one as a birthday card. There we go. There. So I think that's all the black I need, so that can go away now. I won't put the elbow in it or anything. Right, so just a bit of colouring. So I'm using our watercolour pencils. So these three, I've got Gorgeous Grape, Granny Apple Green and Garden Green from the set 2, and then I've just got Daffodil Delight from set 1. But there's I think Crushed Curry.
Mine still haven't turned up.
No, that's really odd.
And I've literally uncovered every corner of my room, and they still haven't turned up.
Oh, you must have left them, I guess.
Yeah. I know I had them at the Pootler event that we went to in September.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them since.
Right, so I'm just going to go all over this with Gorgeous Grape. And it looks quite pale at the minute, but when you use the blender pen on it, it goes a bit darker. So just doing this is a really easy way to colour. And I love the effect of the blender pen, so you don't have to get messy with water. But they just do have the same effect of blending the watercolour crayons together.
Which is an excuse to place another order. Yeah, I might order pack 2 because I only had pack 1, and then they might turn up and I'll have all of them.
Yeah. I tend to use pack 2 more, I think, actually.
Yeah.
I think there's a better range of colours in it. There. Okay, and then I'm going to go over it with a blender pen. So these are not blends. They're not the blends that you get in all colours. These are blender pens, which is a little bit confusing.
Yeah.
But these are to be used with to watercolour. Just make sure it's...
You can dip them in the ink pad as well and
yeah,
use it that way.
Yeah. And Justin, can you see that's making that darker?
Yeah.
Taking away all the the lines that the
yeah
made, which is great.
Oh, Anthony says they're magic pens.
They are magic pens. They are.
I love them.
I love them. Yeah. This is one of my.
And they last ages. I've still got
Yeah.
the first ones I ever had.
Yeah. Well, you can see mine are in the old packaging.
Yeah. Also mine. Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is one of the first things I bought actually.
Somebody's suggesting that my watercolour pens might be in the bag I haven't unpacked yet.
Yeah.
I've been to 2 events since that event. It's well and truly unpacked. It could have actually fallen under the seat in the car. That thought's just
yeah.
registered in my head. I might check that.
Right. Okay. And now I'm using Granny Apple Green just to colour the leaves. Do a little bit on the stems. Just colour them in. I haven't actually had to sharpen any of these, but they are getting a little bit blunt, some of them, so I will do them. So where's my blender pen? So which end did I use?
It's
So
good because you can just brush away the colour you've just
Yeah.
used and use
Yeah.
it with another.
Yeah, they are really, really good. I think it must be a silicone. Is it the... Don't know what the tips are made of, but they're like our aqua painters. They've got tips that don't retain the colour.
Yeah.
Right, okay, now I'm going to go back to the big flower and I'm going to go over it a little bit darker in some places. So just pressing a little bit harder and just get some shadowing going on here. Like so. Sorry, it's a bit like watching paint dry, this, isn't it? Watching someone colour.
No. It's like paint. Did you ever watch Paint with Nancy when you were a kid?
No.
On a Sunday? She used to do a painting programme. And literally the whole programme was her painting something. It used to be good. I liked it.
There. So I'm not doing this very, you can colour whichever bit's darker you like. And then just go over it very lightly again with your, the other end I used, with your blender pen, and just blend that in a little bit.
Oh, Ali remembers Paint with Nancy. Showing
Oh,
our age.
no, I don't remember that.
You're a bit older. You maybe were too grown up.
Yeah. I would have liked it though, because I liked paint. I loved getting paints and crayons and things for birthdays and things. My mum always said if it was Christmas and we won't know all our presents, if I ever got a box of paints or crayons, I just stopped and that was it. I didn't want to open anything else. Right, and now I'm going over the Granny Apple Gris. I'm just leaving them a little minute to just, because the blender pen does just make it a little bit damp. So if you just leave it a minute before you go over it with, to try and blend any other colours. And then just a little bit of garden green on there.
Yeah, Ali's just said, yeah, Nancy used to use a palette knife, so used to use paint. She just used to put it on with a palette knife. It's amazing.
Really, oil
very skilled. My niece did an art degree and she used to paint with her fingers.
Oh really?
But I mean, they look like really good paintings, not like kids finger painting, you know.
There, and then just blend it in, and it looks, I think it looks really effective on these.
It's lovely.
Really nice. So that's all of that done. So just bring my die cutter in, or let's find the dies first. So
I've used neither the stamps nor the dies yet.
Oh really?
Yeah. Well, I've used the happy birthday. That's all I've used.
No, I used bottled happiness today. That's really lovely. I'm really pleased with the card. It's on my blog with the blog hop that went live at 2 today, and I really like that. I can't wait to place them all with that. I didn't buy the punch because I thought I could just fussy cut a bottle.
Yeah,
I just bought the stamp set.
Yeah, I'd have done the same.
There we go.
Even though I love punches.
Yeah, well, I do normally, but I just thought there was limited use to a bottle.
Yeah.
And I'm getting a bit short of storage space than punches, to be honest, because I do get rid of some when they retire, but I don't get rid of all of them, and I'm getting a bit short of space. So just using a little bit of washi tape to tie them in place. Just keep them in place while you cut them. And there's our big flower and our leaf and a leaf, and I've also done 2 more leaves. I did these before I came on camera. Here's one I made earlier. And
I'm very Blue Peter today.
I wish I'd done a little bit of yellow in the middle of that flower actually afterwards, but I didn't think of it until. Right, so I'll grab the card blank, which is now nice and flat because it's been under a heavy box, and this is just going to glue in the middle here. So I'm presuming that this is very different to what you're making then. If
yeah,
well, that's good then. Would have been
yeah, we did think we might end up being quite similar because most things are quite similar, but no, I've gone for something a little bit different.
All right. Okay.
Looked at a prototype, don't know what it's going to look like. Winging it.
There we go.
Well, I've done lots of prep, but
that's going to go in there.
Lovely.
And then these are going on dimensionals. I'm not going to put any dimensionals too near the outside though, because I want to tuck the leaves underneath. So I'll put the dimensionals reasonably near the middle. Like so. Go there, and the little flower, and all these dies, I mean, I'm sure you've all realised, but all these dies cut out images from the DSP as well, so I could have used images from the DSP on here, which is really lovely. And then I'm just going to glue the leaves where I think they should go. Like so. So I'm just going to go. So I won't put any dimensionals too near, so they will just tuck under like that.
Hi, Karen.
There we go. Put that one up there. Put this one up there, I think. And this will probably be winging itself to someone in Pootler's because I'm trying to keep up with our birthday.
Yeah, I am as well. But if there was any at the beginning of July, I've missed them all because I've been tidying my craft room. Done nothing. I've missed blog hops and everything.
Yeah, no.
Just, it had to be done.
It was a big job.
A very big job. It's taken me all week. Started on Sunday and I finished it yesterday. No. And I've got to film my tour before it messes up again. So I've got to do it quickly.
Yeah, so that's the front, and then I'm just going to
lovely.
quickly do the inside. In the inside, what I did was just a little bit of
nice.
So I'm going to cut down the cardstock down to a centimetre smaller. Yes, a centimetre smaller than my card, so that it has a ½ centimetre boundary around it, border around it. So I'm cutting it down to 9.5 centimetres and 13.5 centimetres. And then got a little bit of DSP here somewhere. There it is. Just going to glue that over there. Oh, I've not got any scissors out yet. It's not like me.
We haven't needed them.
No. Right, a little bit of glue on there. I haven't got one out, but I probably would just do a little bit of decoration on the envelope as well. I might just decorate the flap of the envelope with this paper, just to tie it all in. And that's just going to glue in there like that. Like so. And we are done.
Excellent.
There we go. So, got a pink one and a purple one.
That's lovely. Guess which one I like best?
Yeah, I can't possibly guess. Possibly comment.
That's brilliant.
So that's me done.
Excellent.
Hope you like it. Everybody is watching.
Yeah.
Let's turn around again now.
Done that in super quick time. That's brilliant.
Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my projects. Now you can pop over and watch Jez's project and watch her half of the live video and see her amazing projects that she's making. Bye.
Bye.